Dear audience, now look at some of the labor laws in selected countries. What is happening worldwide in the form of labor laws? So we see that the labor laws across different countries, it becomes very clear that the labor law or making a labor law is not a static thing. It grows, adjusts, and evolves in response to economic changes gradually, social pressures, political reforms, and shifting ideas about justice at work. In early industrial economies, such as United States or United Kingdom, labor laws developed as a response to exploitation during industrialization. Long working hours, unsafe conditions, and poverty, wages forced government, and other aspects forced the government to introduce labor laws and improve those labor laws. Then in several European countries, labor laws followed a different path. Instead of single comprehensive labor statute, countries like Germany and Finland developed labor protection through a combination of collective bargaining, constitutional values, and social partnership. Especially after the Second World War, labor regulations in these systems continue to evolve through parliamentary reforms and regional cooperation, showing a long-term commitment towards labor laws and their protection. And in other countries like Turkey and Malaysia, they adopted principal labor laws decades ago and have amended them multiple times, considering the change in the society. And same is the case with Gulf countries. Even though they introduced labor laws much later, but they revised those labor laws frequently according to needs and desires. At international level, labor standards have steadily expanded through global conventions. Over time, these standards moved beyond factory-based protection to address dignity, equality, safety, social security, and freedom from violence and exploitation across the entire world of work. Modern labor regulations and they base on convergence, accountability, and instead of just sticking to one specific segment. If we talk about Pakistan, when we turn to Pakistan, the contrast is striking. Much of Pakistan's labor law framework is rooted in statutes enacted during the colonial period, 100 years ago. And this world has changed tremendously. Thousands of new shapes and forms and working environments have come into place. But unfortunately, we are still pulling off with those 100 years old labor laws. Yes, some of the reforms have introduced by the passage of time, but they have been into a specific segments and sectors of the society and labor force, and not at large.